Hello friends and happy Monday morning. It is the 9th of September 2024. Today I am using I always forget what it's called, the Everyday Enchantment Tarot. This yellow box, if I get my finger right over there, the Everyday Enchantment Tarot by Poppy Palin. Such a beautiful deck. And yeah, let's have a look and see what does Monday have in store for us. What is the energy of the day today? Where do we need to be placing our attention and our focus? What is relevant, significant, and important for us to be mindful of on this Monday? And I am grabbing a card. We have the Eight of Blades. So as you can see, that little baby is not very happy. The puppies are not very happy. The mom is not very happy. It's a bit of a blue Monday by the looks of it. The Eight of Blades in traditional tarot would be the Eight of Swords, and it's the card of feeling trapped and confined and caged and stuck, and you know, as if everything is just, the walls are closing in around you. And sometimes we do feel like that on a Monday, don't we? But the Eight of Blades is also the card that says to you, understand that these feelings of limitation and these feelings of restriction and these feelings of being caged in are not really real. It's a lot of it, majority of it is a figment of the imagination, because we sometimes feel, oh, I have to go to work and I'm trapped and I'm stuck and I'm caged and I'm, you know, limited and restricted, etc. But it was your choice to work in that company. It was your choice to choose that job or to choose that opportunity or to whatever it is. And it's your attitude towards the situation that also makes you feel caged. If you know, and I mean, I'm giving a very broad example there with the work situation, because I understand that sometimes we really don't have choice. We really don't. But it's the way we choose to look at, the way we choose to perceive, the way we choose to understand the situation that can shift our reality into feeling so caged and so trapped into actually feeling like we've got some options. So the Eight of Blades is also the card that says to you that sometimes in life, you know, the things that are limiting and restricting us are actually keeping us safe. So in the example, I'm just shuffling the cards again, which is why I can't hold it up. But in that example, we had the baby in the little playpen. So the baby's unhappy. The baby doesn't want to be in the playpen, but the mom knows that if she takes the baby out of the playpen, the baby's invariably going to hurt themselves. They're going to get into something that could be dangerous, harmful, etc. So even though baby is unhappy, it's actually in baby's best interest. And just to show you, you know, it's actually in baby's best interest to stay in that playpen. Mom's not doing it as a source of punishment. Mom's doing it as a source of protection. So sometimes the thing that makes us feel trapped and restricted and limited is actually the thing that is, you know, protecting us from ourselves, really. So on this Monday, we need to be mindful and we need to be aware that yes, we are feeling trapped and caged and limited and restricted, but how much of that is a figment of your imagination and how much of that is for your own good as well? I know, I'm giggling because I'm thinking about my own situations and circumstances. You know, how much of it is self-inflicted, how much of it is what you do for yourself, on yourself, and how much of it is really real of the true situation. All right, our next card we have, we're sticking with the Suit of Blades, we're sticking with the Suit of Swords, and now we have the Queen of Blades. And if you look at her, she means business. Like, I wouldn't want to get in an argument with her because she knows exactly what she's doing. You can see she's a scientist. So that means that everything is about fact. Everything is about, you know, everything in its order and everything in its place, and there's a rule and a structure and a strategy. She is not emotional. She doesn't operate on emotion. She operates on fact. She operates on logic. She operates on truth, okay? And very much scientific approach to everything. A scientific approach is, okay, now we're going to try it this way, and if that doesn't work, I'm going to tweak this, and then I'm going to try that, and then I'm going to tweak that. There's definitely an approach, okay? And it's often not a very friendly approach because she's not there to make friends. She's there to solve science. She's there to achieve an objective. And honestly and truly, the message that she has for us today is that maybe this is the approach that we need to take. Maybe if we took our lives a little bit more scientifically, if we approached our lives a little bit more scientifically, a little bit more regimented in understanding the goal that we want to achieve and the steps that we have to take to get there, maybe then we wouldn't feel so trapped and so caged and so isolated and so confined. Because when you have a strategy, When you know, right, this is my end goal and these are the steps that I'm going to take to get there, immediately your confidence elevates. Immediately you feel better. But when you just don't understand the circumstances, you don't understand why you're stuck in this playpen and you can't get out, when you feel like everybody's against you, the whole world hates you, guess what? That situation just amplifies. It just amplifies. But when you understand end goal and you understand how you're getting there and all the limits and the restrictions that you may experience along the way, suddenly everything is put into perspective and suddenly everything makes sense. Because again, the Eight of Blades is the card of perspective. It's the card that says that you feel this way, you feel one way, but the reality is that maybe the situation is not as dire or as bad as you are thinking it to be. So we need to adjust our expectations. We need to adjust what we're doing, how we're doing it, what we're perceiving, because remember, most of this is a figment of our imagination. We can be our own worst enemies. The true situation is not this bad, but we need to take a logical approach to looking at our situation and have a goal, have what are we working towards, and then try certain things. Try things in a different way, okay? Try things in a different way, and if it doesn't work, adjust the strategy and try again. And if it doesn't work, adjust the strategy and try again. So I think we're going to have an interesting day today, friends. I think we're going to have an interesting day today. Take it scientifically, logically, okay? Remove emotion from it and understand that anytime you feel limited, trapped, or stuck today, ask yourself, is it really true? Or is it a figment of my imagination? Am I imagining the situation to be worse than it really is? And what can I do about it? And if you go through those approaches, I'm sure you're going to have just the most amazing Monday. Take care, friends.